Kumi? Apa? Angara. Kazi nzuri sana. Nzuri sana. Danny. So guys, I haven't had the camera on the kids for a while, but I'm giving them all a breather from it. I thought I'd only right that you all get a little update on the chaos. What's going on? So Danny, of what's going on here at the moment. So I'm going to take you around the house and let you see everybody. So, something I haven't shown you all. First of all, in the background, this is the new house for single mums, and they are about to move in literally tomorrow, but we had a few problems with all of the rain and we haven't built an access route through this bush yet, so we need to cut that down tomorrow so they can get through. And right next to it, this area you won't have seen. So this place I built using excess donations from you guys, and it helps in a massive way because we spend most of the time with exercise and playtime out here now, and of course it's not always cold like it is now. It's normally nice and warm, so it's not so bad out here. And we do have a bit of a wish to put a net around it, but we can't afford it right now because the flies really bother the children. So we're gonna do that with a net around all the way around. I have a wish list that many people have asked me, what do you need? So I'm going to put that wish list out in the public eye. It might even be at the end of this video or something as like a credit coming down. So yeah, we built that. Now if I just bring you up here, you will see that this is our Feather's Tail land. You see where they've just been building, hence the mess. And this land is where we need to build a large building, because a proper building. Now that's not our property, that's the neighbours, but I'm showing you the fence here at the background with the concrete pillars, which are like this here. Hold on. And this is the new security fence. We haven't put the barbed wire along the top yet, but that's getting done this week as well. So yeah, this is going to make it impossible for anyone who is up to no good to jump into the compound. Remember, this was our only protection before, this fence here, and now it's this thing here with barbed wire on the top. You just can't jump in like you used to be able to. So, and this area is where I will build this big house for the special needs children. We'll be in here. We might try to build it around this big beautiful tree, so there's a courtyard around that tree, and call it Baobab House because it's a baobab tree. But we haven't quite decided yet, or whether that's going to work or not with regards to the foundation and the tree roots, although some constructors said it will be fine because there's a way to do it. So. Okay, so yeah, this is our new area for exercise and play. Very straightforward and easy for us to build, so it wasn't too bad. Now let me take you to see some of the children, because as I say, I've purposely kept the camera off them for a while. I want everyone to get a break, but I'll be honest with you, we are struggling and we're not, I've noticed, perhaps getting as many people sharing with us when they don't see the children, and I guess that's because they don't see the work we're doing as much. So into the children's home. Part of my wish list, so you're aware, is to have this tiled. This is the concrete floor. Everywhere else is tiled except for the main passage. So, and the children play out here a lot, especially when it's raining. So I'm banging the door here, which is a recipe for disaster. So hold on, Danny, Joe. So, come on, Danny, come on. So Danny gets very frustrated and slams doors, which can result in trapped fingers. So let me give him somewhere to play. Okay, Danny. As Danny is improving, he still is struggling with the back end of his Asperger's, so he's still wanting to hurt himself, but that's kind of expressing itself as hurting others, which I'm worried he's about to try and do to me now. So, a lot of frustration in him, shall we say. So, and this is Ibu, and Ibu's progressing well. His parents abandoned him, sadly, but one of the mothers, single mums with special needs children, Mama Jonna, has taken him in. So it's a very beautiful part of our lives here. But the women, sometimes the mothering instinct extends to other children who have got no parents. Parents died or abandoned. So. This is Sarah, who is a little bit camera shy. So, and she's a very bright light, this girl. Sarah I should say, has issues with her body, but she's cool. She learned to count in English to 10 the other day, which is just... Whoa, come on, you've fallen down. So, and she's currently teaching herself some more and doing this with the shapes. So, yeah. And this is our other Sarah, who has Down syndrome. This is Monica, who many of you know. Monica, Joe. But Monica can walk now. Come on. Joe. See mama. Good girl. Oh, come here. Come here. Okay. Joe, Monica. Joe Apple. So there's a huge improvement in Monica. She can walk, considering she was a few weeks away from death, as the hospital said when she first came here. So, okay, Danny, okay. And in here is porridge time, so it's a bit messy. Christina, who was getting to be very chubby compared to when she first came. Her sister Diana, who's just spilled lots of porridge all over herself. Bully. Winnie is a new child who you haven't met on YouTube yet. This is Catherine. Catherine Mambo. Catherine, we were tipped off, was locked in a house by another mother who brought her child here, so we brought her here. She has a lot of difficulties, but she's a very sweet child. Winnie has hydrocephalus, which means her head collects a lot of fluid, so she has a drain behind her ear. You have to literally drain the fluid from her head into the rest of her body. It's a very difficult sickness to fight, to be honest with you. No any mambo. And something else that's new is we've now got full wheelchair access, which we've never had before. And instead of having muddy floors everywhere, which is what it's like everywhere else in Feathersdale, like outside my house, etc., we now have full wheelchair access. We do have a slight problem with this one because it's epically long, so we're putting some speed bumps in because there was no other way for us to do it. What else? This you will see a lot of in Feathersdale, these metal sleeves around the trees, and this is to stop the rats climbing the trees and getting into the roofs of the houses. Doesn't really work so well, to be honest. It does work, there's definitely a reduction, but it's just, they're clever. Rats are clever. Let's put it that way. This little man follows me everywhere. Ibu, who's this? 20, come on. 20, let's go. Come on, Joe. 20. And we have Flora, who's had a massive improvement until I saw her. They've just finished having their lunch, or dinner I should say, this time. And this is Zawadi, her roommate. Not our Flora. No, it can't be. Sorry. So Flora's learning to speak, slowly but surely, so she's got a long way to go. And Zawadi, we've told her won't be able to speak. So. Okay, Nina Rudy, so you both need changing. Hold on, oh, is that porridge? Porridge, okay.
As for me and my house, we'll serve you, Lord, lifting holy hands and worship. No, we will not bow down to the gods of man. We will worship the God